All right, we are live for our fifth podcast of the year 2020. Before I introduce my guests, I just want to say thank you for all of you that still follow us until now. I just want to say that our next event is on February 29th, so REC. And if you want to be part of REC, we're going to put the link for our next event, the first event of 2020. And I'm very happy to have on the show today one of the fashion influencers for panelists from last event, Carmelo Giuseppe, a street style guy. He has more than 9,000 followers on Instagram. So, hey, Carmelo, how's it going?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good.
Pleasure to be on the show.
Yes, so, Carmelo, for those who don't know you, can you introduce yourself a little bit?
Okay, so hi everyone.
Hey.
My name is Carmelo, and what else can I say? I don't know. I am, I guess, a street style influencer, blogger person. I'm very much into sports.
Yes.
I like Netflix. I don't know. I like predominantly like photography and social media.
Yes.
And digital marketing and things like that. So yeah, that's just basically a little bit about me.
Good.
And, yeah.
So I just want to go because you have a long name, Carmelo Giuseppe Preziuso. Is that Italian?
Yeah, so it's like if you do the proper pronunciation, it's
Yeah.
Carmelo Giuseppe Preziuso.
Okay.
So like I don't really use my middle name that much.
Yeah.
I use it in my handle, so my handle is Carmelo GP.
Yeah.
Because when I first wanted to change it from C Preziuso, there was no Carmelo P. I wanted to put Carmelo P.
Okay.
But I guess somebody already had it, so I had to put GP, which it kind of stuck. You know, like it's easy to understand. It's not like, you know, like underscore dash Carmelo slash, you know, it's pretty easy. It's an easy name to say. I mean, I don't know many people who have a hard time saying my name.
Okay.
And then just GP at the end, you know. So yeah, I don't really use it that much. It's my middle name, so no one really uses their middle name. You know?
Yeah. But
yeah.
were you born in Italy or where are you from exactly?
Okay, so I have like a little bit of a longer story than like most people watching this. I was born in Tbilisi, Georgia.
Okay.
So not Georgia like in the States, like the country.
The country.
That's next to Russia.
Yeah.
So I was born there when I was a baby, like when I was born, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was adopted when I was, I think, 2 months old by my current family. Like it's an Italian family from Montreal. And yeah, so when I was born, I didn't have the same name. I had a different name. And I'm actually named after my mother's grandfather.
Okay.
So that's where my name comes from.
Okay.
And then Giuseppe is my grandfather's first name.
First name, yeah.
And my last name is my last name. So
yeah.
If
we can go into that, so when did you knew that you were adopted?
Oh, my parents were telling me since when I was a baby. Like from before I could even speak, they were telling me like where I was from and all that. Like you hear a lot of stories about how people, they find out when they're way older.
Later on,
And they go through a bit of like I don't want to say depression, but like it's a bit of a shock to know that your parents are not your biological parents.
Yeah.
No, but for me, I was very thankful. My parents were very open. They had, you know, tons of pictures, and they even had Russian currency that, you know, to prove to me that they weren't lying. It was fun though. It was there's a whole album of my pictures when I was a baby, so it was fun. Yes. So basically, to answer your question, like I've known for my whole life.
Okay, good. But I like Italian families because they have this sort of support. They always stay in communities, family.
Yeah. I mean, like family is like everything, I guess. I mean, I think this goes for every family, whether you're Italian, whether you come from like Italian, Arabic, Jewish background, like whatever the case is. I think that every family has, like everyone's supportive, but everyone is, like no family is going to be 1,000% supportive. You're always going to have like a bit of people who are critical, a bit of people who are a bit jealous, you know. But all in all, like Italians are, you know, we do kind of tend to help one another, and we eat a lot of food together, so that's good. Yeah,
you love food, huh?
I love food, man. It's bad though. It's becoming a bit of a problem.
Oh man, By the way, thank you for coming today. There's a lot of snow, you know. It's incredible in Montreal here today.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming.
No problem.
Did you go back to Georgia to visit your country?
No, I've never been back.
No?
I mean, when I was younger, I didn't really have any interest in going back.
Yeah.
But now that I'm older, I think I would like to go back at some point. Also, I recently found out that they have like a really cool fashion week.
Yeah?
So yeah, I had no clue. Like one of these photographers that I follow, he was there, and I'm like, holy shit! Like I didn't know that. I had no clue that Tbilisi had a fashion week, and it's pretty good. Like I would stream some of the shows. Like I think last summer, it was pretty cool, man. Like it's really progressive, really out there. So I think
you may think to go back.
Yeah, maybe just for fashion to like, see where I'm from, you know.
Because for those who don't know him, he's really into fashion. So Carmelo is really into fashion. He looked good today.
I mean, yeah, today is more of like a chill day. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I like clothes. I mean, I think everyone likes clothes to a certain point. You know, like I don't think anyone's gonna go out shopping and buy something that they don't like. You know, I think people are. You know, there are obviously people who are more in tune with their personal style, for example. But then there are also people who just buy something because they like the color.
Did you study in fashion in school, Concordia?
No, I didn't study anything related to fashion.
What did you study?
I studied economics.
Economics? You like something like business?
Yeah, economics, yeah.
Economics?
So, yeah, economics is basically the study of choices to make your overall life better.
Yeah.
It's more related to, let's say, business. So, like, how to make choices within a firm, within an enterprise, and how to maximize output, how to maximize revenue, and all that stuff. Okay. We call it utility, so to maximize your happiness, pretty much. I don't think I would like to work in that kind of an industry. Okay. It's not like creative enough for me. It's not like fun. Yeah. But people, like, you know, there are people who like it, so you know, good for them. But for me, I don't think it's something I would pursue a career in. Yeah. Good.
So let's talk about fashion because that's the main topic of the podcast. Sure. When did you really start getting into fashion? Because that's how when you were a kid, I think. When you were like small kid.
Yeah, that's what I was saying at on the panel. So basically, like when I was younger, well, like seriously, a couple of years ago, but I'll get to that later. So when I was very young, I was just always, not that I was into clothing like I am now, but I always wanted to look a particular way.
Do you want to look like a John Travolta?
Yeah, like John Travolta, like Danny Zuko from Greece.
Greece, Saturday Night Fever?
Yeah. And I was dying to get like a leather jacket when I was like 7 years old. And so my mother and my sister and I, we used to go shopping, and my mom would go with my sister. Partly because she was a girl too, so they would kind of shop together. But I would like go out on my own, and like my mom told me, okay, so whatever you want, just put it in the bin, and you know. And it was fun because I had like an hour or two just to walk around the store, like with my own carriage. I felt so grown up with my own carriage, and I would like go to the changing room and like, I don't like this, it's ugly, blah 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 blah. But what really sucked is that like when I was in elementary school, there was a dress code, so I couldn't really wear anything fun, you know. Even in high school, like I couldn't really wear anything fun.
Yeah, like the uniforms they have.
Yeah, it was so ugly. It was so ugly. I don't understand why they did that.
White and black.
White and black. So white and blue for me. Anyways, so then when I finished, same thing for high school, by the way. When I finished high school, I went to Dawson. And there's no it's whatever you want. So I just started to see people like more guys like my age and a little bit older, like dressed like, you know, a little bit nicer or whatever. And I was obsessed with Pinterest boards. Like mood boards on Pinterest. Pinterest, so I would just save a bunch of pictures that I thought were like inspiring or whatever.
About clothes?
About clothes, like style, clothes, whatever. And like I was working over the summer since I was like, you know, 12. So I had like a bit of money saved up. So I would just go to like Zara and like H&M and like Forever and like just, I don't know, just splurge on clothes,
Like, did you develop this sense of fashion when you were a kid? Were you good at choosing clothes? Or do you like just like this? And
no, it was just like, oh, I like this and I like that and I like that. Like there was no like aesthetic like thought process. It was just like, this shirt looks cool and these pants look cool, so I want them.
But they always fit.
They always fit nicely, What sucks when you're growing up, you grow out of the clothes very quickly. You know, within 6 months, I had to buy new ones. You know, So even shorter sometimes. But anyways, so that's where it kind of like started, and so now I just started posting photos on Instagram, and then we can talk about that a little bit later. But that's pretty much how it started. So basically, going to school downtown and being exposed to a bunch of people who have like different styles. You know, you kind of are inspired by, you know, looks that you see. You're inspired by what you see online. Also, Instagram was just starting off. So
I was 2015.
No, earlier. Like 12. Yeah, 2012, 2011, 2012.
Okay, you start early on Instagram.
Wow. But like, what I kind of regret now is not taking it as seriously as I do now.
Okay.
You know, because I think if I would have taken it seriously back then, I think anyone who wanted to be an influencer today, if they would have taken it seriously back then, it would have been way easier to grow a following. Way easier, because the algorithm wasn't very like mature. Like it was very
organic.
Very organic and very new and very young. So now they have a bunch of, you know.
Yeah, we were talking about that just before, like you told me like, if I knew some stuff like before, now sometimes it happens like I shouldn't have said that, shouldn't have done that.
That's life.
Yeah, it's life.
That's life, man.
Yeah.
You know, like you always say, I wish I would have done this and I wish I would have done that. Which nothing wrong with it, but
you did a pretty good job with your Instagram.
No, yeah, I'm not saying no, but like I just think of the people I saw coming up back then, and I was like, oh, that's
like
cool.
Danny is watching, you know.
Is he really?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe.
Oh, probably. Is he?
Yeah, well,
he is watching. Danny,
Danny did a good job too.
So I just think, not that I feel bad for myself. I don't really, it doesn't bother me, but I just think like, what if I would have like.
Okay, what if you did that stuff? What if you did the right thing? How many followers would you have now?
Oh, I don't know. That's just there's no way to put a number on that. But like I'm just saying, like I think bigger than like what I am now. That's all I can say. Because I know people who started off like back then.
Yeah.
And they're like, millions. Million plus. But also, there are also people who started last year and who have 1 million, 4 million. You know, TikTok is like a new thing.
Yeah, TikTok, yeah.
You know, Charlie
D'Amelio, yeah.
Yo, for those of you who don't know, she's like a TikTok queen type thing, and she grew her TikTok and Instagram following to like 4 million in like 2 months. She went viral on a couple of videos.
Yeah.
And that's just, and she's a kid. She's 15.
Yeah,
man.
I think what is good with TikTok is that it will help you grow either your Instagram or YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like there are some people who are, not to say people are nobodies, but like there are just, like I have TikTok. I don't use it that much, but I have it and I go and look at the videos. And then there are some of these people, who are in high school who are like, 15, 16, 17. And I find it's all young kids on the platform. It's all young boys and young girls, right?
Yes.
And you go on their Instagram or on their TikTok and like they're all famous, all of them. It freaks me out. It's like every person except for me on TikTok is famous. It's crazy. Maybe. You know what I'm saying though? Like it's very easy to like blow off is what I'm saying.
And especially they're very young, like 15, 16. And I mean, it's like us when we were kids. There's those kids that were famous, like maybe Justin Bieber at that time.
Yeah, but he's like another level. Yeah. But what was I gonna say?
Charlie has something maybe special. I don't know, but.
And her videos are not even like I think I follow her, but like her videos are not even that crazy. It's just dancing. Like all the rest. They're just dancing to a song. But like, why did she like go viral?
Maybe it's the platform. Maybe
it's. I'm pretty sure it's a platform. But then why didn't nobody else go like viral? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe some people have to fit. They have to fit the platforms to.
Maybe I don't know. Well, I know. You know Goody?
Goody, no.
Yeah, he's one of mine and Danny's friends, and he's pretty big on TikTok. He's from Montreal actually. Okay. He has like 575,000 on TikTok. Yeah.
What type of content does he do?
More like short stories. Short stories. Like 30 second to like 1 minute, like back and forth skits between like parents and siblings and boyfriends and girlfriends.
that works also.
Yeah,
that's a lot of stuff.
And I saw. I think it was Michael that was he posted a video, and he was saying that. The most important. What's the word I'm looking for? Like metric on TikTok is the replays.
Oh, the replays.
Yeah, so like replays count more than likes, for example.
Okay.
So if you get a lot of replays, your photo, your video is going to be boosted higher to the top.
Okay. So like, if people stay in the watch again.
Yeah. So I see Goody's content as really like replay. Subject to a lot of replays. Yeah. Oh. Okay. And also, I don't know if it's a tactic, but like he doesn't put like the subtitles for very long.
Okay.
A lot of people, they'll go back and rewatch the subtitles to read what they're saying, you know? Just a little tactic, I guess. But yeah, it's...
When you mean the subtitles, you mean like he writes the words?
Yeah, he writes the words, yeah.
And then they disappear?
And then it goes to the next one, yeah. So if you didn't read it fast in time, you have to go back and kind of look at it again.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah,
that's smart.
Tactic. Oh,
yeah, pretty smart.
Good. I just want to go back to when you were a kid with John Travolta.
Yeah.
Because for those who don't know, John is a legendary actor now.
Yeah.
And at that time, man, when he did those two movies, I think John Travolta changed a lot of kids' lives.
Yeah, for sure. I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
So watching that kind of movie really inspired you to really go to start more into fashion. No?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it was like just to be more into fashion, but like if you watch Grease, for example,
yes.
all right, and you look at Danny Zuko in the film, the character, he's like the coolest guy in school. Yeah. He has like, you know, the nice, well, not nice clothes, but like he has like a t-shirt, jeans, combat boots, and a leather jacket, right? Yeah. But it looks fucking sick.
Yeah.
It looks really good. And it's not to say that, you know, the other characters didn't look good. They all wore more or less the same thing. You know, jeans, leather jacket, boots. But it's just the way he acts. The way he acts and the way he, you know, I don't know. It just was very intriguing to me. It was very cool. And then also in Saturday Night Fever, it's a similar thing. Popular guy who knows how to dance, you know, like always comes dressed in like a nice suit, even for a cup of coffee. Like it was those little things that I kind of caught on to, you know. I was also into dancing when I was young.
Yeah?
Yeah. So
what type of dance?
Well, like disco. Like I would, this is weird. I would like reenact the dance moves that I would see in Grease and in Saturday Night Fever.
It's funny because that was what, 2000s, early 2000s?
Yeah, 2006. No, not 6, am I saying? Like 2000, I was 6, so 2001, 2002.
Yeah, so nobody was really watching those movies in disco.
No. They were like older, like 70s movies, yeah.
So you were into that?
Yeah, my mother was into like those kind of movies, you know, so I watched it once with her and I'm like, okay, this is sick, I have to watch it again. Okay,
so you learned how to dance disco? Like.
Well, I didn't really learn, I learned by watching the moves a million times. Like I never went to a class or
like
anything.
When he does the...
Yeah, like that whole thing, and I used to like, you know, dance it out in front of my family and like at parties. I was young. I was like 7 years old, you know.
Okay.
But it was fun. Yeah. I don't know that those two films really influenced my liking for, let's say, clothing, but it had like a bit of an influence. Like I wouldn't say that's like the most important, you know.
Was he more that the what he represents as a cool guy that inspired you? More than the clothes, like
probably
to be the cool guy.
Yeah, well, not even maybe the cool guy, but like I'm not cool, but like to be like someone who's like confident. You know?
Confident. Yeah,
like confident in yourself and confident in the clothes you wear, for example, or the things that you do, the things that you say. It was just a whole embodiment of what I thought was like cool at the time. You know?
Okay.
Which I still think it is because I watch Grease like now and I love it still.
Yeah, it's a good movie, man.
You know,
it's a classic.
Yeah, I agree.
So, do you believe that clothes make you more confident?
Me?
In general, even for yourself?
Well, yeah, for me, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I do think that, yeah. Like there are some days when I feel like shit and I just dress like shit and then I feel more like shit, you know?
Okay.
So like, and then there are some days where I'm not feeling too good, but I'll put on like a bomb-ass outfit.
Yeah. And
I was like, okay, let's get this fucking day going, you know? Like, it's fun. Okay. It's fun, yeah. No, yeah, I think clothes could do that for you, I think.
Okay.
And also, I think it depends what kind of clothes you're wearing, too. So, like, a lot of people, I mean, not a lot, but, like, for those who wear only, let's say, designer stuff, that's more for, like, a statement. You know, like, people, not a lot of people will buy the clothing because they really appreciate the art and artisanal craftsmanship of the piece. They'll just buy because it costs a lot and I'm gonna fucking flex.
And it represents something.
It represents like a higher status. Exactly. No, I don't really have like a bunch of expensive shit. I mean, I have, but like, not that I'll wear every day. You know, like me, it's more like what looks good. Like this is Simon's, this is Zara.
Yeah.
And it's like it's not that expensive. It looks good.
Okay.
So like, you know, there's no other thing to look for. Like as long as it looks good and I feel good wearing it, then you know.
So for people that may say that they don't have really a sense of fashion, how can you help them? Like what tips could they do to maybe look better?
Okay, so I mean, everyone has their own way of looking at like clothing and fashion or whatever. I just think that if you're gonna start, like if you want to, let's say today you want to start off getting into clothing and you want to, you know, to make yourself look more presentable as of today.
Yeah.
I think there are like a basic, there's like a basic foundation you have to have first. So think of it as hosting on a website. So you have your hosting first, and then your website details are like all the little extras.
Okay.
So I think that basics you should have. This is like basic. I think like white sneakers.
White sneakers?
A pair of white, so we're gonna go from the bottom to the top. Very simple. White sneakers, maybe like a pair of black sneakers.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy.
Okay.
After you can experiment with like different patterns and colors. Let's go to pants, for example.
Okay.
Classic, like dark wash pair of denim jeans, and then like a light wash. Just like very, very simple, nothing crazy. And then after you can experiment with like navy or like stripes or whatever you think fits best for you. I would say like all colors of, not all colors, but all neutral colors of t-shirts. So let's say gray, black, white.
Yeah.
For those people who don't like gray, black, and white, I think it's still a good place to start. Only because even if you like the color yellow, for example, it's a very vibrant color. If you don't experiment with, let's say, basic colors first and knowing how to make those basic colors match with each other, you're not going to know how to match yellow in a nice way with like another color. Okay. You know, it also depends your setting too, right? Okay. So the next thing I would go for is like a leather jacket and a jean jacket. Okay. You know, like this is, I know we live in Montreal, it's freezing outside, but like, I'm just saying like in general, you should have these things in your closet.
So for the pants, you say what color?
Yeah, so like a darker wash of like jean.
Jeans, huh?
Yeah, like almost like a navy type of color. Yeah. And then like a lighter one. I prefer the lighter one to be honest. And then I think from there you can just add in like a bit of color. You can add like accessories. Like even this is cool. Like it's just like it's like a little like a little stupid string. No, but I'm just saying like it's a little thing that adds like a bit of color. You know? Okay. So if you're gonna have like let's say.
You mean accessories like a watch?
Yeah, watch, rings, necklaces. Like if you have earrings too. Okay. Glasses. I like wearing caps. I love caps. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it just all comes down to having the basic foundation, and also don't forget, like I'm gonna go back a little bit, like Oxford shirts, like white button-down shirts, and like a navy, not navy, like a light blue denim shirt, a light blue Oxford shirt. Okay. Like those can be used for anything. You can have like a dinner, you can go for like the park, you can go to like a meeting. It's just those things are all things that I think can be used all like interchangeably without any overlapping and any problem. And then later on you can experiment with like maybe different types of jackets and blazers. Maybe you want to wear like a pink pair of shoes. Yeah. So yeah, I just start, you know, do like the... So
did you develop that with time?
It's for sure time. Yeah. And I'm gonna quote. I don't know if you guys know Nick Wooster. I don't know if you know who he is.
May know.
Yeah. So what he is, he lives in New York. He's like a street style icon. Yeah. And when I first started to get into fashion, like I would look up to him very much. You know, like we would talk on Instagram. Like I met him a couple of times when I was in New York. We had lunch together. Okay. Really cool guy. And what he said, he's like, it's so true what he says. He said, building a wardrobe is like gardening. Yeah. So at the beginning you lay, like the way he puts it is as, it's exactly like gardening. So you need those foundational pieces. Yeah. And then eventually over time, think of your big garden as your big closet. Mm-hmm. So over time you're going to realize that, okay, let's say this yellow pants, for example. Let's say you're on Instagram, you're scrolling, look at that guy, he has yellow pants with a jean, like a jean blazer. Yeah. Let me go out and buy that jean blazer. Okay. So it's all about having that basic. Yeah. So like one thing leads to another. So let's say the jean blazer, for example. Yeah. You're wearing the jean blazer, but now you have black pants on. But then you see another guy wearing that same thing with, let's say, a pink pair of shoes. Oh, look, that looks really cool. So if you don't have, it is really like building blocks. I know it's easier. It's easier to do it than to say it. You know. But yeah, I mean, and everyone has their preferences. Like,
it's so easy with Instagram now, so you can always check. It's like the magazines from before. Now you can check on Instagram. Oh, this looks good with that. So
you can shop on Instagram.
Shop on Instagram too.
That's cool. I don't really use it that much.
No. Why so?
I don't know. I just never got around to using it. I don't know.
But you can click on the clothes and then you have to pay on the website of the company.
Yeah, so you click on the clothes. There's like a little shopping bag in the corner. You click on the clothes. You pick what you want. It brings you to like a purchase page, and then I think it's view website there, and then it takes you to like the company site.
And then you pay with credit, PayPal.
Exactly. Yeah, credit, PayPal.
Okay.
Whatever, yeah.
So you buy your clothes more online or like on stores?
I think mostly in person.
Yeah?
Mostly in person, yeah.
Why?
Because I have like a really weird body.
Come on.
So no, it's true. Like I like when my shirts are a bit like oversized. So like I have to like try them on first.
Yeah.
And like my pants are weird because I have like my legs are skinny like from the knee down. But I have like big thighs.
Okay.
So it's hard to like find like a good pair of pants that fits. Also, like I gained a bit of weight in the recent years, so it's kind of like I gotta be careful. Not be careful, but like, okay. Long story short, I prefer to buy clothes in person than online.
Okay.
Shoes, not really a problem. I'll buy them online, but I do prefer like in store, to be honest.
Because you can choose and take your time.
Yeah, it's also shitty because, let's say, and it's happened so many times where like I'll get like a package in the mail and like whether it's shoes or clothes, like it doesn't fit.
Yeah?
Yeah, then you have to send it back, and then it's like a whole process.
Tell me about it. One of the worst experiences, and then you buy online.
Okay, I know exactly what came to mind, okay? Can I swear?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got fucked. I got fucked with my money, and I got fucked with, I didn't get the clothes at all.
Yeah?
I lost money and no clothes. So I was going to Fashion Week last year, okay, February, and it was like January, okay? I think it was my aunt or my uncle, they gave me, I think it was $200 gift card.
Yes.
Not like a vanilla
prepaid MasterCard.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to Fashion Week, let me get some stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I go to ASOS.
Okay.
ASOS, you know ASOS?
No.
Yeah, ASOS, online store, no, you don't know?
Maybe I have to.
I'll show you after. Okay.
Show me after.
Anyways, for those of you who know ASOS, I went online and I bought like the sickest stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Like I love ASOS. It's so sick.
Okay.
I bought like 3 pairs of pants. I bought like shirts. And it was all sales too.
Yeah.
I bought like a jacket, a pair of shoes, crazy shit. The total was I think like $198.
Oh, wow.
Like it was all gone.
Okay.
So I threw the card and I threw it in the garbage.
Yeah.
It's done now. I don't need the card anymore. So I'm waiting. Nothing arrives. 2 weeks, nothing arrives.
Yeah.
3 weeks, I'm leaving in a couple of days.
Yes.
So I'm talking to ASOS online.
Online, yeah.
And I'm like, hey, I ordered something 3 weeks ago. Like, where's my shit? This is bullshit. They're like, yeah, the postman came to your door. Nobody was home. Shipped it back to England.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, no. That doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't.
Pardon me. They leave like a little stick on the door telling you have to go to the local post office.
Yeah.
So I'm calling Canada Post, nothing. FedEx, nothing. Pure Later, nothing. UPS, which is in the States, nothing. So I'm like, what the hell do I do now? I'm harassing. I'm like, hey, where's my clothes? Like, I'm leaving in a couple of days. Like, where are these clothes?
Yeah.
Oh, we don't know, sir. We have them, blah, 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 blah. We're going to ship them again. We're going to give you blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, so if I can't get the clothes back, can I at least get like a credit?
Yeah.
No, we don't do that. What do you mean? Okay, so can I get a refund? No problem. But we have to refund the card you used to pay with.
God. Okay.
I'm like, hey, man. I'm like, are you guys kidding me? Like, you just boned me like $200. You can't even pay me back. They're like, we have to refund the same card that you used to pay. I said, yes, I understand. I know how that works. I know you have to do that. But in this case, it was a vanilla prepaid credit card that I threw out because I didn't think you guys were going to fuck me over.
Yeah.
You know? Then I'm getting upset.
Yeah.
So someone from customer service calls me and they're mocking me.
Oh, yeah?
Like being so mean. And I'm like, hello, like, can I get my stuff back? No, we can't. Sorry. I said, look, can you guys give me even if it's like $100 credit, half the credit that I used to pay for the products. Okay. Give me something.
Yeah.
They're like, no, we can't. I'm like, mom, fuck. I was so pissed. I was so freaking pissed. And then, funny enough, a couple of days after, I got invited to the ASOS show in New York. Yeah, it was pretty funny. So I showed up. It was pretty funny.
So you never get your clothes back?
I never got my stuff or my money.
Oh my God.
It's, you know what? It's a bad experience.
Yeah.
But I think it was more of like a logistical error. I don't think it, because they do have to refund the same card. Yes. I do get that. I was just frustrated because I shopped.
You're upset already.
Yeah, like I shopped for Fashion Week and I'm leaving in 2 days and I have clothes, but I wanted to wear new clothes.
Yeah, you wanted.
You know, I wanted to wear like fresh. So that was kind of annoying.
Yeah.
So I ended up figuring. So I ended up buying other stuff from I think like Zara or Simon's or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really yeah. And then the year after, ASOS reached out to me to they wanted to dress me for their show and for the presentation, so it was fun. So I guess I got it back in the end, you know.
Yeah.
It's just a funny story, you know. Yeah, so ASOS.
How do you manage with your finance? Because it's just clothes sometimes they're expensive. So how do you buy like places that you know is gonna be cheaper, or like how do you manage with your finance?
Yeah, so like I mean, thankfully for me, I don't have to splurge a lot on clothes because I get like a lot of clothes for free, like a lot of like clothes, shoes, accessories. So thankfully I don't have to blow a lot of money on clothes.
Yeah.
Sometimes like yesterday I just found these two and they were nice, so I bought them.
Okay.
But no, I'm not like an active shopper, believe it or not.
Okay.
I used to be an active shopper, but then I realized like, you know, if I can keep working hard and producing good content for people, if I can get like, let's say, like a free pair of shoes or like a sponsored outfit, then like, you know, like why not type thing, you know. So I don't have to really spend money on clothes now.
But now this I'm gonna go and shop one day and this is my budget, or just go and you find some clothes and you buy it right away? Or?
Yeah, so like I mean it has to be like I'm not gonna go spend like $1,000 on a t-shirt, you know. Obviously I try to be price. I'm as of you, like, you know, everybody wants to like save a little bit of money, you know, like so like I'll go out and I'll look at some stuff. If I like it, I'll buy. Then if I know it's gonna go, like especially Simon's, for example, I find that a lot of the things I like go on sale.
Okay.
I don't know why. It's just I'll look at it and I'll just get it later on in the mail.
Yeah.
Or it'll go on sale. Like I remember I saw this one vest. You know the vest that I have in the back that says propaganda? It's orange.
Yeah.
So I saw it at Simon's.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think it was like $200. I'm like, well, that's a lot for this little vest. Like, fuck that. I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah.
And then a week later, I got like a big box, like a care package from Simon's, and that was inside.
Oh wow.
Just to say, like, I thought about wanting it. Like, I said I wanted to get it, and the universe sent it to me. It's pretty cool.
That's pretty good,
No, so you for sure try and look for deals and sales and whatever.
But you don't, how long does it take for you to shop? Because you don't stay in one shop. You move around to another one.
I'm a horrible shopper.
Oh yeah.
I'm a horrible shopper.
What do you mean?
Like, I can spend 2 hours in a store and buy nothing. Yeah, it's really bad.
In one store?
In one store.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it's bad. Like, I'll just have my earphones on, have my coffee in my hand, and just walk around. I'll just look at a million things.
Yeah?
Yeah, and then, like, I'll walk to, let's say, H&M, see what they have. And then I'll walk to, let's say, Simon's, see what they have. And then I'll go to Zara, see what they have.
But you don't buy anything. You just go and look.
I go look, and then, like, at the end, like, I'll say, okay, maybe that was nice. Let me go back and get it. Like, I'm a horrible shopper. I don't like... I like shopping, but I only like shopping if I know I'm gonna find something.
But you do it alone. When you
I'll do it alone. Yeah,
even with your family.
I'll go with, or I'll go with my girlfriend sometimes. Like
she also likes fashion, so
she likes fashion too. Yeah,
so it's okay.
Yeah, she has more clothes than me. Believe it or not.
She
has more clothes. It's fucked up. She has like a lot of clothes. It's really concerning. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I've met my match.
Oh that's good. Because both of you can go and shop. Nobody's gonna say nothing.
No. So I remember when my sister moved out, her bedroom became my second closet.
Oh yeah.
Like 3 racks of clothes, the floor full of shoes.
How many pair of clothes do you have?
How many pieces of clothes?
Pieces of clothes.
I don't know, but a few hundred. Easily a few hundred. Easily.
And shoes?
Oh, shoes. Okay. I'm gonna say not that many, but I have about like between 40 and 50 pairs of shoes, but I only wear like 10 of them.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
Exactly, yeah. So like some of them I have that I got as a gift like years ago, but they don't fit my style anymore, you know?
Yeah.
And also, like the weather for us Montrealers, they kind of a lot of it is shoes. I don't have a lot of boots, is what I'm saying. So like a lot of the shoes, I can wear these because they're like high platform pumps, so it's good for like even walking in the snow. But like it's a lot of sneakers that I have. Like it's a lot of sneakers.
Yeah.
So it's not really good for like 8 months out of the year because it's only warm for a couple of months. So you know.
But there's on your pictures on Instagram, there's always one shoes that you always wear, like the Air Force One S, the yellow one.
Oh, my yellow ones.
Yeah. Why did you wear the yellow ones always?
Well, my girlfriend got those for me.
Okay.
And I saw them, and they were so freaking beautiful.
Yeah.
And even that, like I saw them, and I didn't think of buying them. I'm like, okay, these are nice, but like they're a lot. Like I'm not gonna buy them, you know, whatever. And like I'm like, I'll probably find something else that I like later on. And I didn't, and I got so depressed. And I saw them after, but they didn't have my fucking size. And I'm like, oh my god, I should have just bought them. Like, they're so nice. And I think shoes are really like the reason I wear those. Is because there's like a bit of sentimental value because my girlfriend got them for me, and also I think that shoes are one of those things that doesn't really have to match the rest of the outfit.
Okay.
Like I think you can wear like a full-blown tuxedo with sneakers. I really believe that.
Yeah?
I don't think you have to wear like
I wear my boots with my suit right now because of the winter.
No, yeah, like, I don't think you have to wear like monk strap shoes to wear like a nice suit. I don't think you have to wear like.
Okay.
I think you can wear really anything with shoes. I think shoes are one of those things that could be like there's no rule to what shoes you have to wear. You know. So I could wear those shoes with literally anything.
Oh yeah.
I can wear them with this. I can wear them with something a little bit more dressed up, a little more dressed down.
But they flash, they're yellow.
They're flashy, and also on this like the Nike side on the side, it's a Velcro strap.
Okay.
So, sorry, you can pull it off and then stick it back on at like a different angle.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool, yeah.
Really good?
It's really cool. I've never seen shoes that I before, so yeah, I freaking love them.
Who's on live? Charles Hackman. Hey Charles, how's it going?
Charles, what's
Hackman.
up? Hackman, best guy.
Do you ever watch the movie Back to the Future?
No, I hear it's very popular.
But in that movie, there's those shoes, those Nike shoes. The guy.
Oh yeah, the moon boots. Yeah, they're like 50 grand.
They exist. They did it.
Yeah, Nike made a pair.
Yeah.
And they look like in the movie.
Yeah.
Pretty much. They're like a lot thinner.
Yeah.
And they like buckle all the way up to like your ankle. All the way up to your shin.
Okay.
And they're like 35, 40 grand. They're ridiculously expensive. Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you go to Flight Club in New York, they're like at the top in like a glass box. Wrapped in plastic. I swear to God. So those things are like someone's year's salary. It's crazy.
So you put your feet and it goes.
They expand. They contract on their own.
Oh,
there's like a button. I think I don't know. I never had them, but like, there's like a button and it just tightens automatically. Yeah.
You never have to tie your shoes now.
No, you know what? Even Reebok. They sent me a pair like that, but it was a pump.
Okay.
So you like pump up the little button and it inflates, but your shoe becomes tight. There are no laces on it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, yeah.
So, because you were talking about you get a lot of stuff for free from companies, and that's comes from where? From your Instagram because they see your Instagram?
Purely, yeah. Mostly my Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah.
When was the first time that you get something for free?
Frank and Oak.
Frank and Oak?
Yeah.
When was it? When you were...
That was in 20... I want to say 2016.
Okay.
I think.
Then you already have like built a big following.
It wasn't that big. It was around 2008. It was pretty small.
And what did you send?
They sent me. So I remember the campaign was, it was get an outfit for $50. That was the campaign.
Okay.
So it was a pant and a shirt for $50. So they sent me. Mine was called. I remember it so clearly. It was called the Chicago look, and it was a black button shirt with white buttons. And it was a black pair of like skinny jeans, like skinny type jeans. So I had to shoot that in exchange for the
like
clothing.
A photo shoot, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was doing stuff with Frank and Oak for a while. Like whenever there was a campaign, like I was included, which was very nice.
Yeah.
That was my first taste of like, maybe you can,
influence
like
marketing.
make it work. Yeah, like influencer marketing and getting. I don't like saying. I hate saying I got free clothes. I hate saying it because it doesn't sound very good.
Okay.
Like it's a real business transaction if you ask me. Like you're not just getting free clothes, you know. Like
they ask you something
in return. So. So that was my first time with Frank and Oak, yeah.
Okay, let's talk about it because I just want to make it clear for those listening and watching. How does it works? Because, they contact you on Instagram?
For this one, I got an email because my email is on my Instagram.
Yeah.
So I guess one of their marketing people saw it.
So it comes from Instagram. It comes from Instagram at the beginning. The first content they have with you is from Instagram.
It's from Instagram, yeah.
So they contact you.
Yeah,
in general, they contact you. And then you reply back, and then how does it work?
Okay, so usually it starts off with, let's say my name is Bianca, for example. Yeah. I'm going to use my girlfriend's name. Hi, Carmelo, my name is Bianca. I am the social media and influencer marketing director from...
Say Frank and Oak.
From Frank and Oak, or whatever company. We came across your Instagram page, and we feel that you would be a perfect fit for our newest campaign. Allow me to explain, and then they explain the campaign. Let's say it's buy one pair of shoes and get the next one half off, whatever.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in doing a collaboration with us for this campaign? So what'll happen is they'll ask an open-ended question. So they'll say, "Do you want to do a campaign with us? Yes or no?"
Yeah.
And then it's your job to respond. Or they'll give you all the details first. So they'll say, "The campaign is going to go as follows. We are going to offer you this in exchange for this. What do you think?"
Okay.
So both of them, you end up at the same place. You end up at, do you want to do it?
Or not.
Or do you not? And it ends up being a real back and forth. And that's why people have managers for this. Like, I'm not really good at that kind of stuff. Like, I am and I'm not, because I find that for me, I undersell myself.
Yeah.
I think everyone has that problem, I think, at the beginning.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Even now, I think, to be honest, like a little bit. But yeah, it's really just a conversation. Like, it's not... Like, don't, like, for those of you who are going to get your first collaboration or whatever, you're, like, not to sound like whatever, but don't take it too seriously. Like, it's really, it's fun. It really is just about having fun.
Okay.
And if you can, get a piece of clothing that you like in exchange for social media content that you would probably do anyways, like, everybody wins. Okay. There are some times where you'll get reached out to by a brand and it's not something that generally fits your aesthetic. And even though there's like a monetary incentive involved, unfortunately you're gonna have to decline because it doesn't meet your audience. Yeah. I got a really funny one.
Let's talk about
funny one. I got this literally about a month ago. So this company reached out to me, and it was the marketing director girl, and she said, "Hey Carmelo, like, I'm just gonna brace you before I continue. This collaboration is not really something that most people would be comfortable doing." I'm like, "What the hell is this?" She's like, "Our new client is an erectile dysfunction company."
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, well, unfortunately for you guys, I don't have that problem. So like, I can't really.
I think because they want demographic.
They want guys, like older, like
they're
young,
looking for influencers.
Yeah, like young adults, whatever. And I'm like, look, if I'm gonna do this, it's gonna cost you a lot of money because there's no way that I'm gonna be doing this in exchange for a bottle of pills. You can forget about it.
Why did they target you? Just because they know you're young, you don't have that kind of problem now. So why did they decide like?
I don't know. Because the girl said, she's like, we reached out to a lot of guys and they all said no. Well, no shit. Like, obviously, who the hell's gonna say yes to that? Like, even if I did have that problem, would I feel comfortable exposing it? No. Like, I listened to a podcast, Ben Shapiro.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro.
And one of his sponsors is one of those companies.
Yeah.
And he's like, he even says, he's like, it's private, it's discreet, and the boxes you get to your door are not listed with the product name.
Okay.
So why would you want to be, as an influencer, tell everyone, I have this problem, if you have it too, go get it checked out. There's no way.
Click the link in bio.
Click the link in my bio, swipe up for 10% off your boner pills. Like, no way, man.
They say no.
Yeah, I said, I'd love to help, but not for this project.
Yeah.
If you have any, so yeah, you have to. It was a funny transaction, but like at the end, I'm like, look, it's not a problem I have. it isn't something I'm willing to lie about, which I'm not gonna start lying about you know what I do and like what I have or whatever. If this is gonna go forward, it's gonna cost you guys a lot of money because I'm not doing this willingly. And
anyways, it shows when you do it, the audience is gonna see, oh, what the fuck, you know.
Yeah, how random is that?
Yeah,
like, it's so fucking random.
Passionate because I'm born pill.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird. No, I mean, they are a business. They do have to get the word out somehow.
Yeah, they have to. They have to. I don't think that's the right way, but.
Like what I would have done is I would have looked on Google for like the stats about people who have that problem.
Yeah.
And then target them on Facebook ads.
Yeah,
that would be the easiest way.
Yeah.
Don't go after fashion influencers. Like what the hell is that?
They have to change their social media.
Yeah, I'm not trying to shame the company if they see this, but I'm just saying like, just to be a bit more mindful. Like if you reached out to so many guys and they all said no, well, you start to see some kind of pattern.
Yeah, your strategy have to be changed. Yeah.
There's a good chance they're all going to say no, you know?
Let's talk about when you say collaboration. What is on the table? Because what they want is you to sell their products to the audience. So what do they want? They want to do stories. So they offer you sometimes free clothes or free money.
Yeah, both.
So, yeah, or both.
Sometimes both. Yeah.
And what did they ask in return? What did they want? Like you doing like stories? How many stories you have to do?
Yeah. Okay. So, it all depends on what they want.
Yeah.
So like, I feel that most of the time, what's really unfortunate now about like smaller influencers like me is that we don't have the same reach as, let's say, these 1 million, 2 million.
Yeah.
Like I think if people want to generate a lot of sales, they'll go to the ones who have a larger following.
Audience, yeah.
And then I hear people saying that, yeah, well, you know, micro-influencers have a stronger, authentic following.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't care. I do not care about that because if you have 5,000 followers and you have 4,000 who jump when you say jump.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 80% of them. Okay, which is really good.
Which is really good. Yeah.
But then you have 1 million followers, and only 10% of them jump when you jump. Sure, the ones with a smaller following have more percentage.
Yeah.
But the ones who have a larger audience,
They have more people.
They have more people with less percentage.
Yeah.
So I don't get this nonsense where people are saying, you know, the micro-influencers are the way to go, and we're trying to shy away from the ones who have 10 million. Hey, don't even give me that garbage. Don't even try and tell me.
Okay.
So I think, not to shade people who have like a lot of followers, but I think that micro-influencers and people around like my area, I think we focus more on our content than the larger ones.
Yes, for sure.
Only because this is gonna sound very dumb, but this is what I think. Because these people who are already really big, there's almost no more room to grow. Like they've reached their mass, they've acquired all their loyal followers.
Yeah.
And every photo they post is just gonna make them grow incrementally more.
Okay.
So like how many times do you see people with 1,000 followers, but their content is amazing compared to the ones with 500K?
A lot.
It happens so often.
Yeah.
It happens so often. So I think if you're trying to look for real quality content, you should definitely go after like micro influencers. Like I see. Yeah. No. Yeah. Go.
They do put in the work and
they put in more to work. You know, and also back in the day, shitty photos, garbage, trash photos that would not even get 100 likes today or 5 comments today were going viral in 2012.
Oh yeah, in Instagram?
Yeah, like you look at some of the photos of these bigger influencers, if you look back years ago, this is trash, all trash. But it was so new.
Yeah.
It was so new, so it was valuable because it was new.
Yeah,
you know?
like TikTok right now.
Yeah.
The same.
Like you'll probably look back in 5 years now, these videos are garbage.
Yeah.
But for what they are now, they're very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what they ask you especially is to do swipe up stories. How many stories do they ask you? Because that's the only. They ask you to promote it by newsletter. Did they ask you to promote it on your other platforms?
Yeah, usually on my Instagram. So a lot of the times I'll ask for like 1 or 2 stories.
Okay.
To be fully transparent, I never do 1 or 2 stories because I don't think doing 1 or 2 stories is enough to get a lot of value out of it. So like, let's say they ask for 1 or 2 stories in like one post. The one post I'll do.
Usually they ask you for 2 stories, you do more, but they also ask you for 1 post on your feed, so that you do it.
Yeah, so like what I like to do is I still won't do only 1 post. Like I'll do 1 post, but I'll usually do like a carousel of
carousel. Yeah.
So it ends up being like 5 to 6 stories or like 3 to 4 pictures.
Okay.
The thing is, you can't. I don't think people should be too stingy about that. You know, like, oh well, you know, I charge, you know, $150 per photo. If you want a carousel of 2 photos, it's gonna be $300.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Okay.
Like you're doing it anyways.
Yeah.
You know, like the post is going live anyways.
Yeah.
Like you're doing the stories anyways. I'm not saying to do it all for free.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like it's more important to, I think, like build like that good relationship than just getting all the fucking money.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're not building a good foundation.
Okay.
You know. Yeah, so usually it's basically stories and posts. I mean, sometimes it'll be link in bio, very rare.
Yeah, link in bio.
Yeah, rare.
That doesn't work?
I don't think so, no. I think swipe up is easier because the link in bio, it adds one more
step.
Adds one more step. So if you're seeing my post from your feed, you have to stop the post, go click my picture, and then go to my page, and then click the link. By that time, like,
that's a little bit bad for those that don't have like
the swipe up. Yeah, that sucks.
So
but it is what it is. I don't know. You have to work to get it, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you have to work to get into what 10K.
10K, yeah.
Yeah.
They were talking about dropping it to 5K, but then they realized that wouldn't work because everybody would have it. Like I think everyone and their mom has 5K now.
Yeah, like, everyone has 5K.
It's ridiculous.
So, and then what do you do? Like, did you create like stories with editing software? Do you do like your face and have this promo? How do you do it?
I hate doing that. Like for product like promotions, I think it's so dumb to do. And I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying the truth. Hey, just got this new cup. Go buy it. No, that's wasted. Like the brand, that is wasted money.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Like whenever I've done a promotion for a product on my story, the stories are just the photos or videos I took that didn't make it onto the feed.
Okay.
So I'll do a bunch of content, and then I'll pick the best ones, and those will go on my feed, and the balance will go on my stories.
Okay.
And I'll usually use the app Unfold.
Okay, Unfold.
To make them look it looks like it's in a portrait. It looks like it's in a Polaroid picture.
Yeah.
I'll overlap the pictures. I'll add like little hashtags or to make it look cool.
You write a caption on it, like a color. How do you?
Yeah. So in the corner sometimes I'll write like I won't write too much on the stories because if you start reading the stories, it's too long and you just end up swiping.
Yeah.
You know. So I think a little wording like I don't know what could it be like greatest cup ever. I don't know, but like I'll figure it out when it happens.
But you make sure that it says like it's an ad or like a cover.
Yeah, you have to.
So they can swipe. You make sure.
Yeah, so like, you'll go in the GIF section, put swipe up, and put like a little swipe up link or like I can't believe I just got this thing. Or, well, I can't think of it now, but like you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
it takes time.
Yeah, it's really fun to be honest. Like I think you should take it seriously if the brand has certain expectations that they want you to meet. But it's just really fun. It's just having fun.
And on the feeds too, you put like hashtag ads because the Instagram asks you now, is this a branding content?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy how they know.
Yeah.
Like I can post a picture with like WeWork in the background, and they'll say, "Is this a sponsored ad?" Make sure you put sponsored in the caption.
Then why did you decide to do that? Just to make it more authentic?
To make this. It was a couple of years ago. So they did it. I think it was because Kim Kardashian kind of fucked everyone.
Okay.
Yeah, because I seem to recall her promoting something, and she wasn't disclosing to her followers that it was an ad. So they were all buying it because they thought she was actually the real user of it.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you wrote ad, it kind of made less people buy.
Okay.
Which is kind of shitty, if you ask me. But
it's just to make it more transparent, to make it more transparent.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Guess,
so, so you work with a lot of. How many companies have you been doing collaborations?
I don't even know. Like a lot, yeah. Like I can name a few, like if you want.
Go ahead.
So like I've done stuff with Reebok, Daniel Wellington, H&M, Simon's, Ideal of Sweden.
Yeah.
I've done stuff with Edis, like the Edis and H&M collab. That was a big thing. Timex, Febreze. I've done stuff with Febreze. I've done stuff with David Beckham's brand House 99.
Yeah.
I've done stuff with a couple of restaurants. Trying to think. I've done stuff with Paul Hewitt. They have like accessories and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I've done stuff with Movement watches.
Okay.
Yeah. I've done stuff with. I'm trying to think now. I don't even know anymore. Little Burgundy, Little Burgundy. I've done stuff with. Yeah. So just.
Is that like a steady source of income, or you have something that you have to work?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's not that steady. Only because I think that. I really think it's the size that matters. So like if you were like I say you in general, like the larger the following you have, the more leverage you have when it comes to negotiating like a rate for yourself. And I find that like collaborations are like brand sponsorships are a lot less than they were years ago. Only because as of even 5-6 years ago, there weren't that many like influencers that could have provided real value or like a real impact. But now it's everyone's trying to become
an influencer
in that space.
So you have like another source of income.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
I do, yeah.
And because I'm trying to think, because you say that there's a lot of influencers right now. Everyone's trying to become an influencer, especially in fashion. And do you think because you are into fashion that you get a lot of collaborations more than any other niche, or it's because fashion?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I really do think so. I really like, I'm not familiar with like the dog niche, cat niche, or whatever,
fitness,
or like fitness. I think fitness is a big one too.
The same as fashion.
I think fashion and fitness are like one of the main ones. Okay. They 100%.
So you were like, let's say in another niche, you wouldn't have as much stuff companies.
Trying to think. Maybe. I mean, I know videographers who do like they're in like the travel niche.
Yeah, travel niche.
And they'll get like in exchange for their content, they'll get like more valuable stuff. They'll get like a lot of equipment, a lot of camera gear, a lot of let's say free travel. You know, so I think maybe like the actual tangible stuff, like the stuff. I think you do get more in fashion, only because there's more stuff to give. There's more clothes, there's more shoes, there's more accessories.
And that's one of the niche that just sells the most on Instagram.
Yeah, exactly, Okay. But I'm saying, let's say for travel, you may get some fashion stuff because you want to because maybe they'll send you wear our outfit on your next trip.
Yeah.
But like you'll get a lot more things that I find are like of higher value. So you'll get, let's say, a nice free trip, or you'll get like a new camera to test out,
or like 2 nights in an hotel.
2 nights in a hotel, or like a plane to Italy, and then you know like hopefully you can talk about the wellness of our aircraft and talk about how good we are and whatever. So like I'll get a bunch of clothes, but they'll get like a free trip. So it all comes down to like your preferences, you know. So it all like I fucking love clothes. So like
good, because I don't know. I don't feel like the collaboration should be the right word. You see? Because you were talking most like a business transaction. Yeah,
but what else do you call? Like it is two people. Because in the fashion world, it is called a collaboration, right? Like if you look at like let's say one brand meets one designer or whatever. Like it's a collaboration. They worked on like a capsule collection. Like they collaborated together. They worked together.
Yes.
Or you could say I don't even know what word you would use. What other word?
Because it seems like you say, a business transaction. There's money involved. A collaboration means more like we collaborate together. There's no business, you know.
Okay. What I thought when I was first getting into this, I thought when people said collaboration, it was the brand is looking for, let's say, a t-shirt company.
Yeah.
They're looking for your insight on like their products.
Yeah.
So let's say I have a shoe company and I come to Hugo and I'm like, okay, let's do a collaboration. When I was younger, like 17, I thought that meant younger actually. When I was like, 17.
17?
What I thought that meant was I have this shoe company. Now I want you to like help me design it, and then we're gonna make it like your name or your.
Okay, you were like very involved.
Yeah, like you're very involved. You know?
Yeah.
Slowly you start reading and you learn. Okay, that's not what the fuck it means. That's not what it means. Not even close to that.
Yeah.
But that's what I think the word collaboration should be.
Okay.
Because I know some bigger influencers back in the day. They used the word collaboration, and that's what it was. It was, this is like a button shirt company, and I collaborated with them, and now we have a new collection that's stuff that I designed.
Yeah.
That's what I...
You thought it was that.
Yeah, it was for a little bit.
Yeah.
But then, you know, it became here, wear my shit.
Yeah, wear my shit,
you know?
and we pay you. There's something on your bio in Instagram, they say, I dislike the word influencer.
Yeah, I do.
Why so? Why do you dislike that word?
Okay, so for me, I think the word influencer is basically to influence someone to do something, buy something, think something. Almost like propaganda.
Okay.
I don't want to add like a negative connotation to it, but it implies that you have an audience, a mass audience that is influential, like easily influenced to the things that you say, do, or whatever. Now, you can easily influence somebody without having any global influence. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I see you, for example, driving a red car, and you're a fucking nobody, you're like a fucking hobo, okay?
Yeah.
Because I saw you driving that red car, it influenced me to go out and buy another red car.
Yeah.
So technically, you are an influencer, but you're also a hobo.
But it's the same
so
as
like,
you looking good in a cloth influenced me to wanting to wear better clothes.
But I don't think that influencers should be restricted to people who have a lot of followers.
No. Everyone can be influencer.
But that's what it is now.
Yeah.
Like if you have 100 followers, can you call yourself an influencer online? No, you can't. You're gonna get like laughed at because they go.
But no, you're influencing some 100 people. Like.
But that's what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying nowadays the word influencer is so thrown around, and it's like it's thrown around, but it's really restricted to those who have like good content, for those who work with brands, for those who have a lot of followers. But the truth is, like, your grandmother can influence you to do something.
Yeah.
So why can't she be an influencer, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't like the word influencer.
Okay.
I don't know what other word to use.
Yeah.
Like digital
content creator.
I hate that word too. So like, I don't know, man. I say like I'm into clothes. That's pure what I say. I like clothes. That's pure what I say.
Okay.
Like, I don't like the word because also it has like a negative connotation to the people. They say, oh, influencer, you do nothing and you get paid.
Yeah, no. Well,
you know, so I don't like that word.
But how do you define a good influencer? How do you especially on social media? Because there's people that really get social income from only doing that.
Yeah.
And then they're good. So how do you define who is a real influencer? We're talking about everyone can be, but on social media, for you, who can be what's the definition?
I'm gonna say like a name or like just like an overall.
In general, what do you think about it?
I think like in the area we're talking about, not the area of anybody can influence anybody to do anything. I'm saying this is just on in the influencer world.
On social media.
Social media, yeah. I think a good influencer is just someone who's honest with their following. And I really think that it's not really a requirement, but you should be posting good content.
Good content.
You really should be. Like it's not required to influence somebody to do something, because there are some of these motivational speakers like Gary Vee. His content, it's just people who do it for him, right? And it's not really edited.
No,
it's not it's all raw. It's all raw. It's all real stuff.
Yeah.
So would you consider that good content? I would.
Yes.
But some people would not. If there's no filter on it, or Grant Cardone, for example. Come on, good content. Let's be real. It's really not, but it's good.
It's the message
for his audience.
The message.
It's more the message. Yeah.
So what define a good? What?
I don't know.
What define a good content?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. I think it's all subjective. I think you can all. I think everybody can look at a piece of content and say this is good because, or this is not good because.
Yeah.
You could have I'm not trying to discriminate, but a lot of girls who, let's say they're the travel ones, and they're posting everything in their bikini with their ass showing.
Yeah.
Is that good content? I don't know. Maybe
Maybe.
it is, maybe it isn't. If it works for them and if it works for their audience, so be it. But then you have another guy who just dresses in crazy ass clothes all day, every day.
Like Danny.
And like Danny.
Yeah.
Like, is that good content? Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe not. It really depends. But I think it has to be good for your audience.
Okay, let's say my case, for example, I don't really edit my pictures like you. What I do, I put a lot of time in my text, my captions, so I write a long text with emotion. So, because we talk, is the picture the good content? Is the text the good content?
Yeah,
is the video, the message, you know?
I think it's a mix of both. But sometimes, like, I'll get lazy and I'll post like a little shitty caption.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what else to post. And then on my other photos, I'll put like
A long caption?
Like a long caption, yeah. So I guess it all depends the mood.
So do people read the long caption? It helps.
I hope.
Yeah.
Like,
but it helps to have a long caption.
it helps to have a long caption if people are willing to read it.
Yeah.
If no one's willing to read it, then there's no point in having a long caption.
But you put like a caption to make the picture have a context?
Yeah, so usually it'll be like a story or
Okay.
it'll be like, why I posted this picture or like when I went to Illumi, I hadn't posted in like over a month.
Okay.
So I wrote on my Instagram, like on my caption, I wrote, hey guys, been out for a while, like I've been doing blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna be posting a lot more content, stay tuned. Like this is, my first drop in like a month.
Yeah.
Which is pretty embarrassing because I didn't stick it up for that long. It's really bad. Anyways, that's another story. But yeah, I don't know what's good content. I really don't. I mean, everyone has a different idea of what good content is. For me, good content is, maybe like nice angle, well edited, good message, honest.
Okay, honest.
Not really like fake.
Authentic.
Yeah, because you'll see a lot of people where, and also, it also has to do with how many ads you're doing. Like if your whole Instagram is a bunch of ads, there's no authenticity over there.
Yeah.
Like you cannot tell me that you try and use every single product you get. I don't even do that. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be real over here.
Yeah.
So some people focus on the message. Some people focus on only the video or only the photo.
Okay.
Or only the caption, like you. So I guess it really
depends.
It really depends. Yeah.
Depends on your audience too, what they like. Some people will like one picture, some people they don't come back and see. It always depends.
It always depends on I guess the users.
The user or yourself too.
Or yourself for like your audience. I think you can gauge how your content's gonna flow based on the feedback from your audience.
Do you have? Is your account a business?
I think I had a business account, but I switched it to a creator account.
Like, why do they have the same settings?
The creator one, you can see if you lost followers or gained. The only thing you have more is a follow-unfollow tracker.
Okay.
And it's on a graph.
Okay.
That's the only thing that you have extra. But it's pretty much the same thing.
You use it, like you use the stats to see your content.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. So I don't know if those are the most accurate ones because my Instagram tells me I perform best from 12 to 3 in the afternoon and then 6 to I think 8. And I've posted photos in those times. They've done, relatively well. Yeah. But then I've posted also outside of those times and they've done, just as well or if not better. Okay. So it's weird. It's weird to see if the right time and everything. Yeah, and I'm signed up to 4Card. I don't know if you know what it is, 4Card. No, what's it? Yeah, so it's this company. They just keep track of all your data, pretty much. Okay. And they told me in my year in review that in 2019, my best time to post was at noon. So like now. Now. Like every day, every the weekends? Well, like the average of the best times altogether is noon. So like, let's say noon is the best for, let's say, 4 days out of the week. Your best time is noon. Okay, because it's weird. The weekends do change, especially because people don't work, so people are on the phones more often and stuff like that. Yeah. But you use data to really create your content. Yeah, I try and use data to like at least create, not so much create like take pictures, but it's more about like when to post, what kind of analytics to look at, what kind of maybe hashtags to use. Like I was working on like a hashtag strategy for a while. It was working pretty well, but I think I'm gonna change it up a little bit. You can see the hashtags on your creating account. You can see the hashtags too. In the States, you can see it. In the States, if you go to the States and you post a picture with hashtags, we can't see it as Canadians, but the Americans can see which hashtag performed the best.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
That's a scam. We need that. We need that.
Yeah, that's cool, yeah.
Like you can, let's say you write hashtag podcast, hashtag Hugo, hashtag Carmelo on a picture you're going to post later.
Yeah.
You can see from the podcast, for example, hashtag, it got 9,000 impressions, and then Hugo and Carmelo got 5.
Okay.
You can see it
and
really
then you can
hold
use
down.
it again.
You can use it again. We don't have that in Canada.
What do you use for the hashtags? Do you use another platform?
Yeah, I use Flick.
Flick, okay.
Yeah, my buddy showed me Flick. So basically what it is you put in a hashtag, and then it shows you other hashtags with the same word, and then it also shows you relevant hashtags. So if I write men's, for example, I'll get menswear, men's fashion, men's street, men's hair, men's comb, whatever. That's for the related hashtags.
Okay.
And then the relevant hashtag, I don't know what the word is, but they use another word to describe a bunch of things that will be related to men's.
Okay.
So let's say I write men's, it'll just say beard, grooming, style. Like it'll just say like a bunch of things that are related to that.
Yeah.
So if I write treehouse, it'll say treehouse barn, treehouse wood, treehouse kids.
Yeah.
And then the next one, like the next page, it'll say warehouse, tree, hammer, nail.
The farther you go, they're
more honed in.
Yeah. So you see the main one, then there's the other ones, but you can also see the reach of the hashtag.
So you see the daily posts per day, the average likes per post per day.
Okay, so platform per day.
Yeah, you really see everything. Okay. You see really everything. So
Flick.
I think it's Flick or Flickr. I'm not really sure. I think it's Flick.
I'm gonna check it out.
FILCK or FILKR.
Okay.
Flick. I'll send you the link after.
Okay, good. So for those watching and listening, when do you recommend to because most of people start with a normal account on Instagram. They use a normal one.
Yeah.
When do you recommend to go into like a creating a business account? When they hit like 1,000 followers, 3,000?
Well, you can do it as soon as you start. Which is the best thing. The more active you are on the platform and the more you post, the more detailed and the more your data is going to be. Okay. So right now my data is garbage.
Okay.
Because I haven't posted in a while. So the more you post and the more you interact and the more you do stories, the more you're going to see the accuracy in your data.
Okay, so it's better to start right away.
Yeah, so like if I post a photo today, for example, and I'm a business owner, but I only have a regular Instagram page.
Yeah.
If I post photos for an entire year, let's say I have 2,000 followers now. If I only start in a year, all those photos and all those things that I've posted in the past, they didn't track. So you're better off starting, even if you want to be an influencer, even if you open up an account today with 0 followers, you go on Facebook, make a business page, connect it to your profile, and then open up the account under a business profile the same day, before you even fucking post.
Okay.
Do it the same fucking day. Same day.
The same day.
Yeah.
You will get more data.
You'll get more data and you'll be able to better gauge your audience for the future. Yeah.
Right. Before we go to the last part of the podcast, I just want to say if people want to contact you, what platforms are you on?
I'm on pretty much everything like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, TikTok, but I'm predominantly on Instagram, as you guys would have probably guessed.
What's your name?
Yeah, Carmelo GP. So it's just CARMELO and then GP.
Perfect. We're gonna put the links. We're gonna put the links on the description so you can contact Carmelo.
Sure.
I see this trend of people like we're talking about it. They stop posting on their feeds and they start doing a lot of Insta stories.
Yeah.
Like yourself, I saw the last post you did. I think was last year, December something.
Yeah, December like 29th or something.
But every day you're posting on stories almost.
Every day I'm on stories. Yeah.
So why is that? What's that trend? Because not only you, I think there's a lot of people that are doing the same thing.
Yeah, I know even Danny at a point, like he told me that he was just doing like stories and not posting a lot. Anyways, I think it's more because, for me, it's because I've seen, and this is another problem with Instagram. So, not that I feel bad, I couldn't give a shit. Like a lot of people, they'll see a photo of someone who has like a really good life and a perfect image. Perfect eyebrows, whatever, and they'll think, oh my God, they're so much better than me. Oh my God, my life fucking sucks.
Yeah.
For me, it's not like that. For me, it's how the hell did they take that picture? It looks so beautiful. It looks so nice. And I'm going to shout out 2 guys that I follow that I really love. I love Q Mike.
Okay.
And then Josh JJO.
Okay.
So his name is Josh and then just JJO. These 2 are probably the most artistic creators on Instagram.
And Montreal? Are they from Montreal?
No, one. I think Josh is from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And Mike's from London.
Okay.
So they create beautiful content, and it makes me kind of not like mine. And I'm not saying that most people would say they have an amazing life. My life sucks.
Okay.
No, me it's I want to take pictures like that.
Yeah, you want it.
I want that kind of content.
Yeah.
So over the last few weeks, I've just been looking at my content, and I've noticed that I post a lot of like street style fashion pictures, but there's no like artistic creativity to it. I find like if you look at Josh's or Mike's, it's still related to like fashion, but it's very artistic.
Okay.
And it adds a little more Shazam than just posting in an outfit.
Okay.
You know, I'll show you after their profiles. Beautiful. So I've just been trying to figure out how I can fit into that.
So for yourself, you
area.
stop posting on your feed because you want to create
I'm
new
kind of like
content.
rethinking about it. Yeah.
But because maybe I see just a few, but there's this trend that maybe people are starting to go on stories more and show their everyday life. Why so? Because they don't want to, because they think the feed don't have that much reach.
Yeah. So I really think it's because you can only get to know or feel like you know someone so much through a picture. That's why people on YouTube, they'll blow up. They won't all blow up, but you feel a lot more connected with your person you follow on YouTube than the person you follow on Instagram.
Okay.
Only because the person on YouTube, you hear them talk, you see their daily life if they're doing vlogs, you hear their voice.
Yes.
On Instagram, in photos, you can't really do that. And not everyone has time to make a lot of video.
Yeah.
And because it takes a lot of time, a lot of editing.
Yeah.
Not everyone has that kind of time. So it's very common to just hold up your phone in the air and talk to the camera.
Okay.
Because your followers feel like they feel it like as if they know you type of thing. So that's where I think it comes from. That's why I think I do it.
Okay.
Only because I don't have time to shoot a bunch of video all day. So what I will do is I'll just hold up the camera, hey, I'm going.
And your everyday life and everything.
Yeah, or even like on the weekends when I'm out or I'm shopping or getting a coffee, like you'll do like a picture talking to the camera, whatever. But yeah, and I really think that the story, unless you're doing like an ad for a company, it's really about just documenting. That's not supposed to be about curation. I don't think you should have like edited, perfectly crafted content on your stories. Because
mostly you do with your phone at that time. So you can always retake it to put a good angle.
Yeah,
but you won't you won't edit
real.
You won't edit in the video that you did yesterday to post it today, saying that you did something today.
No, unless you're doing like an IG story TV video, IGTV. That's one thing. That's like a YouTube video. It's just vertical instead of horizontal.
Yeah.
But for the stories, it's really about documenting your everyday life and what you're up to and like what you're eating. Like I wouldn't recommend just posting, your food, but like if you want your followers to feel like they know you, you should definitely put the selfie camera on and
like your
start
friends
talking.
And you're in a restaurant. Okay, good.
Yeah, so
all right.
So that's that.
So you like in other platforms, and you say that you don't really use TikTok. Is that because it's not fit for your content, or is it because you just don't feel
I can't understand it. Like I look at videos and like I try to make them, and I'm like, how do they do that? Like, how does that make sense? It doesn't make sense. How can they click it and then run away and then do the video and then it cuts? How do they shift like screen? Like how do they do that? Like I don't know how to do anything on TikTok.
Okay.
I should probably learn though, because I said that last time at the event and I didn't stick with it, but it's a real crazy platform. Like I'll see people who have like 5 videos, they went viral on every single one of them, and now they go viral on Instagram within 2 days.
Yes, because people follow.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane.
But the thing is that for fashion, what I see a lot that trends on TikTok is people just they change cloth. Or they go, I'm wearing this today. So they like on the camera, then it cuts, then they wear another style. So that's That's something that you can play with for fashion.
I know this kid Everett Williams. He's from LA.
Yeah.
And he has a really good TikTok for like men's fashion. It's really freaking sick. Yeah.
Okay, good.
He has a nice apartment, so it looks nice when he's taking all the videos. I'll show you after. Yeah. Well, he just does like everything related to fashion and clothing. It's really cool. Yeah, very, very cool.
All right.
Yeah.
So I want to finish with something like about fashion. So what is a street style guy?
A street style guy?
Yeah,
so a street style guy is a name that I thought about, I think about a year ago. And I'm like, wouldn't it be good if I had like that username on my Instagram?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's for sure taken. It's for sure taken, for sure.
Okay.
Everything's taken now, right? You try to look at something, it's taken.
Yeah, even my name is taken. Fuck. Yeah.
Everything's taken.
Your name, like,
so
fuck.
I went on Instagram and I looked up a street style guy. Wasn't taken.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so if you look it up now, it's a blank page, but it's my page.
Oh, you took it?
I took it, yeah. I took it. And then I asked the public, I'm like, should I change? I'm still going to keep Carmelo GP on like another account.
Yeah.
Because I have like 10 accounts. It's ridiculous. And I'm like, what if I change Carmelo GP for a street style guy? Because it says more about who I am.
I remember you asked me the
asked,
story.
right?
Yeah.
And I got like 150, like, don't do it. And around like 125, do it.
Okay.
And I'm like, fuck, it's pretty even.
Yeah.
It's really close.
Yeah.
And I just ended up like not doing it because it made more sense to keep
your name.
Because I spent so long growing
Carmelo
GP that it's like known, not that I'm known, but like it's like a known name that if you hear Carmelo GP and you're like in the community, you'll know that like I'm that person,
And you think you recommend people to use the name most for the or like create like a Danny? You think it's Dapper Cards?
Dapper Cards, yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, where? I look for Danny. Oh shit, it's true.
It's Dapper Cards, yeah. No, I've seen a lot of people like they'll have their name, and then they'll have like their like business name as like something else. So like if you look at like Marcel Flores, he's like an Instagram fashion guy. His name is Marcel Flores, but his Instagram business, his influencer business is One Dapper Street.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you look at Adam Gallagher, for example, it's I Am Gala.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, this kid, Justin Livingston, is Scout 16. So, like, you don't have to have, like, your name as your brand. You could.
Yeah.
I don't think it's recommended. I think you can have, like...
you can use another nickname.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or, like, all these guys, they're all from New York. So, Moti, his is Metro Man.
Okay,
so,
Metro
it's all relative, I guess. You can have your name if you want to.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't really
depends.
matter.
Your name sounds good. It's perfect. Your name is shitty. Like,
What I was thinking of it. Yeah, exactly. If your name is shitty, like if you have a name like, I don't fucking know, like a shitty name. I'm not gonna say a dumb name, but like
Jeanette,
no, that's not bad. No, don't say that. But if your name is Eugene, it's like you're not gonna have like Eugene. Eugene in the kitchen. Maybe it'll work. Maybe you don't know. But yeah, I'm trying to think of someone I know who has their name as their brand. Oh, Cameron Dallas. You know Cameron Dallas?
I think so. I have to see it.
Yeah, he's like he used to make Vine videos, really funny Vine videos.
Oh yeah, me.
Yeah, back in the day.
Is he in TikTok now? Is he?
No, he's I think he's in a movie. I think he's an actor now. Anyway, so his whole brand is his name.
Okay.
Cameron Dallas. That's his name. That's his brand.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you have to keep your name. I think
The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, yeah, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Because I thought it was also a fashion style, street style.
What?
Is it a fashion style?
What?
Street style. Is it?
I mean, yeah, I guess you could look at it that way. I mean, there's definitely... I mean, if you go to like Pitti Uomo is like a menswear trade show in Florence. It happens twice a year.
Yeah.
And you can say people from there like, oh, look at the amazing street style. But there are guys who dress like hype.
Yeah.
And there are guys who dress in suits.
Okay.
So it's like a mix of both. So let's say street style is just style that is like in the street.
In the streets, like it could be anything. It could be anything.
Yeah, I mean, it could be anything. But I would like it's. Like the regular guy walking down the street who doesn't even know what he's wearing, it's not street style.
Okay.
It's not like it has to be curated in like a nice, authentic, very appealing
that it
way.
fits on the streets. Like,
yeah, like
you walk and you shit. Like,
it almost has to stand out. Like not to say that you have to like stand out, but like it has to be some kind of, you have to stand out from like the crowd around you to be like, to me consider like someone who's into like street style.
Yeah.
So not that I try and stand out. I'm just saying like I see the way I dress and I see the way like I look when I dress, and I think I fall into that category. So I just said, fuck it.
Yeah. Because it just says how well how you wear your clothes.
Yeah, like I think people may not like what I wear, but I don't really care. But like for me, like I like what I wear. I think it looks good. I think I fall into the category. So that's why I wrote a street style guy. And I'm very surprised that was still available. And I made that account so fast. I made it in like 5 seconds.
When was it? Like
this was like last summer. I'm like, holy shit, it's not taken. Create new account, email, street style guy, click. Oh my God, I got it.
Now you said,
Now I'm chilling.
So what are the plans for Carmelo?
What are the plans for Carmelo?
For 2020 and beyond.
The plans
as an influencer, man. I know you don't like that word, but just whatever it is.
I have a lot of plans actually. We're not gonna go into them.
Yeah,
I'll tell you after. But as an influencer, I really, because I've been losing followers. If I'm gonna be completely transparent, everyone says, "Oh, I'm growing 100 a day." Bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I've been losing a lot of followers because I haven't been posting as much as I should. Whenever I post, I gain. Whenever I don't post, I lose. So now I'm taking a bit of an L. Now. My goal is just to post as much as I can, to be honest. And in 2019, it was a horrible year for me. I posted, I think, 130 times. Like it's not that good. Once every 3 days. Which is like not that bad, but it isn't. Like 2018, every day I was posting, every single fucking day.
That's how you grew your band.
I went from I think like one photo every 2 days to 2 photos a day for like 8-9 months, and that's where you really see traction, But since I want to try and change my feed around, it's hard to do that. You can't post twice a day if you want to post really good quality, Like I used to post one photo of something else, and then one photo of myself, and then one photo of something else, one photo of myself.
The same day?
Yeah. So like in the mornings or like morning, like noon or whatever, it would be of like a coffee table, or it will be like something that inspires me or whatever. And then at nighttime, around 6, 7, it would be like a photo of me, for example.
And did it work well, having 2 photos a day?
Yeah, it would work very well, to be honest. But this is like 2-3 years ago. Like it was a while ago,
Yeah.
Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Now, I don't know if that would work. I think people were going to get fed up with your content, I think.
Yeah.
But also, not everyone sees your content.
Not everyone sees your content.
So like the ones who saw the one of you may not see the one that you post next.
Yeah.
But the ones who didn't see the one of you are gonna now see the one you post next.
Yeah.
So it's like a give and take type of thing. Yeah, my goal is really just to be more active in the community, post more, maybe get to like 50, 60K, maybe like grow like 2K like a month. I think that's what I was doing in like 20.
You want to double your followers now?
Yeah, like easily I want to double them. It's I think it's easier now because I already have like a foundation,
Foundation.
But yeah, it's all relative. And so, I think just growing my following, taking it more seriously, doing more collaborations, being more authentic, I guess, posting more content that I like and I'm passionate about.
Yeah.
And I think the goals are pretty much like the same for everyone, I really want to start YouTube.
YouTube?
I really want to start YouTube. I don't know anything about YouTube. I don't know anything about the way it works and the algorithm and whatever. But
what type of like fashion stuff, like?
I don't even know. That's the problem.
Because you guys can also, we talk about podcasts. You can also do a podcast.
Yeah, I would love to do a podcast.
Yeah.
I would love to do a podcast. I think it's really fun to do a
conversation
podcast,
about fashion
or about anything.
Anything in life.
Yeah. So
today we talk about not even fashion most of the time.
Life. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm maybe gonna venture into a new outlet apart from Instagram.
Okay.
I mean, Facebook is dead. You can't really do anything on Facebook. What are you gonna do on Facebook? You can't really do anything.
Very hard on Facebook. You have to pay there and
The best you can have is like a Facebook group. That's the best you can have.
And you can use your profile, like your personal profile, to post.
Yeah,
because that gets reach, but.
Yeah, I don't really. No. Twitter, I think, is like unless you're Donald Trump, there's no point in using Twitter.
No. Well,
Pinterest is more like a personal thing, I think.
Yeah, so YouTube, maybe YouTube?
Maybe YouTube or a podcast. I think that's like the next step, definitely. Like vlogging type style, Yeah.
All right, man.
Whatever, man. We'll see. We'll see where the year takes me. Yeah.
Thank you, Carmelo. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks a lot, man. Really
Thank you so much for being on the podcast. Thank you to all the people that watch the podcast. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and you can listen and watch the podcast on all the audio platforms. So thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it.